Part 3 of what I found in this particular week last year. Part 2 of what I found at NAMAC, the premium cars this time. Let's start off with this one that I got from Blondie. Normal price €15. Got it for 5. Was in the sale bin, or the clearance bin. Already taken off the stickers here beforehand for easy opening. So this is a Tarmac Works. Need to take my glasses off because I can't read this. Ford Mustang GT, German police. Manufactured by Premium and Collectibles Trading Company Limited. As you probably know, that is the parent company of IXO or IXO. So Tarmac Works does not have its own facility. So they have them produced by other manufacturers, mainly IXO or IXO, which is a company that is owned by a, I believe, French family. I'm not sure how to pronounce their name, either Père or Perret. And yeah, so a little bit of a trivia there. So let's take this out of the box. Yeah, interestingly, I got a lot of pairs in this video. So there's 2 Porsches, there's 2 BMWs, there's 2 vans, there's 2 Datsuns, 2 Nissans, 2 Paganis. Unintentionally with some of those, but yeah, I'm going to start with the ones that are not a pair, and then we're going to look at yeah, some of the others. This container box, does this fit in there? Nope. So pretty useless. I can understand why this was clearanced, because it looks very unrealistic. A German police car in a Polizei livery on a Ford Mustang. That would never happen. Get nice details, of course. Got some reflective stickers on the side view mirrors. Nice light bar on top. Looks very modern. Of course, lens lights, metal on metal, rubber tires, obviously. Nice rims. It says GT on here, and then something behind it. Does it say GT 500 or something? I'm not sure what it exactly says. Does have something on the left here. Oh, it's a Cobra. Yeah, it's a Cobra badge. Cool. That's nice. Yeah, very nice model, but not very realistic, unfortunately. Here we got a Kinsmart PosterCars, Bugatti Divo. I already have this, but mine was kind of a little bit damaged. So on the table of Tom's Model Autos, there was just this one sitting there. So I grabbed it. So I have a good example of this model. Not that the other one is that bad, it's just a little imperfection, whereas the you see this corner lip here of the spoiler on mine must have gotten stuck behind something, or something must have gotten stuck behind it, and it's a little bit bent, and it's got this little discoloring from being bent. Like, you know, when plastic bends, it gets a little bit lighter on the spot where it bends. So this is a plastic base, but still rubber tires and authentic rims. The brake discs with calipers behind the rims. French flag there. multicolored interior, lensed headlights, painted taillights, some exhaust detail, some engine detail there, although not that much. Let's shed a light on that interior. That's not bad. Cool. Continuing with what I got from Tom's Model Autos. This Para64, normal price €18, got it for 10, 2023. Toyota Prius in Reservoir Blue, left-hand drive version. Oh, it's got the sticker still on there. See, I thought beforehand I need to remove those, so people don't have to watch me take those off. And then of course I forget. Not the most exciting car, Toyota Prius, but I like it that they do these models too. Part of our everyday vehicles on the road. So plastic base. But other than that, it's got all the premium features. The rubber tires, authentic rims, no brake discs behind the rims, but you know, for a non-sports car, that's not that important. These headlights are very intricate, so not that easy to do. So it seems like they did a great job on them. Prius on the license plate. Nice color. Not a lot of metal flake in there, but still looks good. Sorry, camera has a little bit of an issue focusing on this one. The Bugatti was fine, but doesn't like the Prius that much. The taillights are painted on. Here's that glue residue I was looking for on the base, but it fled to the rear side. We got a panoramic glass roof, so you can see the interior, all black in there. Just a sea of black, so yeah, not much to look at really, but yeah, let's do it anyway. It's okay, not that detailed. Yeah, let's set it next to the Bugatti. One of the Porsches, one of the two Porsches I got. This is a Kyosho, only €4. Could not leave that behind. Bought it loose. Some detail for the exhaust. Porsche 911 Turbo. Yeah, 964. It's black, so it's got to have some paint rash. That's typical with Kyosho. For this kind of money, I don't mind. Nice rims, no brake discs or anything like that, but that's okay. Lens headlights, but then painted indicators and these smaller lights in the bumper. Porsche badge. Repeater on the side. And then that tail light that goes all the way across. The Porsche written on and the reflecting piece in the middle there. Wheel tail on the back. And again, a sea of black in the interior. Let's see if we can see something. Well, that's nicely detailed. The seats have details. The steering wheel looks authentic. Got the round gauges behind the steering wheel with the tachometer. Is that the correct word? In the middle? Or the ref counter. In the middle, I mean. Yeah, not bad looking. Stick shift, of course. Cool. So, I'm going to put the Porsches together. Last one I got from Tom's Model Autos. BMW M3 Competition Touring in Toronto Red Metallic. €2 discount. Because it was not in a wrapper, I guess. Although some of these I bought in a wrapper, but took the wrapper off for you know, easy filming. Got that funky hologram licensing sticker by BMW. Left-hand drive version. So it's a wagon, of course. I had to grab it. This is the first example I have of this casting. There's a green one also. So metal on metal. Just says licensed by BMW on there. Cool wheels. Gloss black. MiniGT typically does not have the rims. I mean the brake discs or calipers behind the rims. Some carbon effect. The rocker panel. Bottom of the bumper. Lens lights front and rear. Black roof. Those ugly beaver teeth. Grill in the front. Headlights look very nice. They yeah, they look like they have a lot of detail in them, like that. That's very nice. Got these soft rubber mirrors as always with MiniGT. Let's try to look at that sea of black again in the interior. Okay, looking. Yeah, steering wheel looks authentic. Got those screens on the dash. This one was the only one I got from this particular seller. I offered him 10 and he agreed. So this is the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7, black with red livery and right-hand drive. So I left a wrapper on this one because of the price tag from the seller, and then mine just underneath it. Again, we got some glue residue. Of course, metal on metal again. It's got the nice Fuchs wheels, painted red. Not completely perfect in the back. There's still some silver coming through. Seems like the machine was not perfectly aligned. Love the red line on the side with the Carrera on it. Silver around the windows. Wow, this one's got not only the lensed headlights, but also the indicators and the small lights underneath are lensed. That's awesome. Look at that. One side mirror on the driver's side on the right. So if they do a left-hand drive version, they have to put the mirror on this side then. That's interesting. And then in the rear, got 3 colors on the taillights, red, clear, and orange for the indicator. Porsche written out. And the red banner with the black printing again. 2.7 on the grille. A little ducktail, and it should have the RS on there. It actually says Carrera RS. Cool. Looks like this opens up, but I don't think it's supposed to open up. No, it's not supposed to open up. It's just the glue I'm pulling up. Yeah. Exhaust sticking out on this side. Again, let's take a look at that interior. Sea of black again. Seats are very much forward. Bucket seats. Very simple. So the rear passengers actually have a lot of space for their legs and feet, like almost in a limousine. Yeah, that's not very realistic, is it? Why are these seats so much forward? That's kind of odd. Big steering wheel, like these would have had back in the day, probably. And simple dash, also with the round gauges already. With the ref counter in the middle, probably. Cool. Stick it next to the other Porsche, also in black, by the way. How about a coincidence? And then the last ones all came from the same German seller. He had a lot of expensive premium cars, but he had a box under the table with cars that were all 10 euro. So just within my price limit. So here we got the BMW M8 Coupe in Donington Grey and right-hand drive. We got that hologram again. This one I did already take the stickers off. Regular price for this at Tom's Model Autos, to give you an example, would be about 12.5 euro. So not that expensive. So plastic base. It's got the slicks. Again, nice rims, shiny black. These have the hard plastic mirrors, by the way. Got normal grille. These look more like kidneys than those beaver teeth. Yeah, nicely done headlights. A little bit bland on the bottom of the bumper there with those black yeah, parts there. Nice gray. Also got the black roof, little black spoiler, and then the lens tail lights all red. The car make and model on the license plate. BMW logo is a little bit off center. And there's one here in the front also, which also seems to be a little bit off center. It's funny. Some reflective stickers on the side mirrors. Let's take a look at the interior. These windows distort a lot. Yeah, you can see the shifter for the automatic gearbox, and then that knob for the infotainment system. Not a lot of detail on the seats. I can imagine in real life they're a little bit more. Yeah. A little bit more attractive looking. But you know, for the money, this is definitely not bad. Let's get to the vans. Tarmac works, this time not made by IXO or IXO, but by Schuko. That's why Tarmac Works does so many collaborations with other manufacturers, because they don't have their own factory. So this is the Volkswagen T3 panel van in the Gudon livery. I had to look up Gudon. Apparently it's a Japanese clothing company. I didn't know it. Good on your body. This thing is so big that they have to have it sit flat on the bottom of this window box. Usually the Schuko are on a kind of a slanted angle on display, but this did not work. 1997 till 2022, 25 years of Gudon, so that's how we know this is a 2022 release. Where's my, oh, there it is. So, normal price for this at Tom's would have been, oh sheesh, yeah. And that's Schuko. They always have these screws so tight that it's annoying. So I'm going to put on a different bit here. Try to get a little bit more grip on there. So yeah, normal price at Tom's with L Autos, €20. So got it basically for half the price. And this is a big chunk of metal. So value for money is good on this one. So metal base, as always with Schuko. VW T3. It says there, got a little bit of silver on the engine in the back. Got authentic looking tires even. Have tread on them. And high sidewalls with the steelies with the hubcaps in the middle. Comfortable basics, Gudon, 1997. Window in the back, it says Tarmac. Mellows with age. Volkswagen on. Since 1997. And the D for Deutschland. Multicolored taillights with the orange and the clear and the red. These vents here on the back are cool too. And the front we got the lensed headlights. Mirrors are part of the casting, so, and not even some silver on the inside there. So that's a bit of a downside with Schuko. Not that detailed. Nice lensed headlights. Plastic grille that is a separate piece, and also separate pieces for the bumpers, the plastic, and the indicators are painted down there. And it will have a very basic interior, obviously, but still these seats have some detail on them. I like that. Got the headrests too, giant wheel, of course, and then a shifter down there on the floor. Kind of hard to properly show it, how far it goes down. Can't really tell how long that shifter is. You can just see the top of it. Sweet. Oh yeah, I've got the tempo here too. Two-tone blue. Nice. Love it. I'll put it in the corner here. And we get to the other van, which is really a camper van, a 1965 Ford Econoline. This is an older release, 888 pieces produced. 32 plus individual parts. I believe this is from, 2018 copyright. Cast line, so 2018 or 2019, not sure. When new at Tom's Model Autos, this would have been a little bit over €7, I believe. So yeah, paid more than it cost back then, but you know, I like these little vans. Okay, I opened up this side, so don't mind at all. Hopefully it is good quality. And that will justify that price. But with M2, you know, you never know. At least it comes off easily. That's a good start. 2 screws on this one. These M2s, Tom's Model Autos is the importer of M2, but they often sell M2 by the case. So they are often a little bit difficult to come by if you don't want to buy a whole case. So metal base, skinny pizza cutter wheels. They have tread on them, steelies with hubcaps also. They seem to say Ford on them, but I might be imagining that. No, they do say Ford on them. Oh, that is cool. That is awesome. A nice color, two-tone. No lensed headlights, just the chrome pieces with the spare tire on the front there. Nice tan interior. Says Econoline here on the door. Some silver for the door handles. I like these barn doors on the side. Got the silver piece for a pop-up tent style thingy. Again, barn doors on the back. The Ford, even the door lock is done. Tail lights and stuff, chrome bezels or silver bezels, some black around the windows. Only in the back, not on the side. The front also get some black around the windows. So let's see. I got 2 seats in the front. Then we got that middle section there. That is possibly an engine cover. Although I thought the engine was a little bit more to the front. Okay. I'm not familiar with these vehicles. So then we got some seating area with a table, and then some cupboard in the middle there. I think that this might be a kitchen area, or would this be the kitchen area? Kind of hard to tell. Not very detailed. Yeah. A little bit hard to see what it all is. It's just the seat back on this side, the other side, I mean. Kind of hard to see what that is. Oh yeah, that is a stove. Look at that. It is a stove. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. or just a cupboard. I don't know. Maybe the stove is on this side. Well, at least there's enough stuff for making food and putting some stuff away. Cool, I like it. Put it next to the other van. And then we get to these, so I got 2 of each. Tarmac works again. Datsun Bluebird 510 wagon, the moon-equipped version. So very pleased to get these wagons. These were the only 2 that were in that kind of clearance bin underneath the table. I think I got pretty much every model in there. Well, at least the ones I liked. Because there were some, few vehicles I did not like very much because they were too customized. So this is metal on metal. Got the car make and model on the base there. That's always good. Treaded tires. Rims are, not stock, obviously. The moon eyes on the rear panel there. Shout out to Rudy Moons. Surfboard on the roof. Moon equipped on the window. These little hard plastic mirrors. Rear view mirrors. On the front. 4 lensed headlights, of which the middle ones are yellow. That's cool. Looks like this car would have spent some time in France in his life in the past. Go with moon on the spoiler lip in the front. Side lights are also present. And we even got tail lights in the back. Lens tail lights. Of course, he got tail lights in the back. Lens tail lights. Moon 1 is the license plate. Moon equipped again on the rear window. Yeah. Awesome. A little bit of a paint chip on the surfboard, but that happens. I guess I've never surfed in my life, but I can imagine that stuff happens. Let's take a look at the interior. We got detailed seats. We got a cool looking steering wheel. I really love the look of that. Stick shift on the floor. Let's see if we can see something of the dashboard there. Not so much. Trying to get some light on there. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, not that much detail. And a cover in the back. Sweet. Put it next to the vans. Because, Japanese called station wagons vans anyway, so kind of works. Same thing here, but the service car. So they have the same model number and everything. Just SC in the back for service car, while the other one was ME for moon equipped, I believe. This is my favorite of the 2, the service car. I like to collect service vehicles. 3-inch and true 1/64 scale. So same base, obviously a little bit of a crooked wheel here, unfortunately. A little bit of a quality issue from IXO. Different rims, I believe. I think they are different. Yeah, they are different, right? Sure. 4 spokes and 6 spokes. Got the Datsun on the door. Something in Japanese here. does it say Datsun or does it say service car? I don't know. It's got the Datsun colors. The vehicle is painted in the colors of the Datsun logo, I mean. Just clear lenses on this one. And the indicators are pretty much quite far to the middle, surprisingly. Blue spoiler chin. Datsun on the side there, badge. Fuel filler in silver. Again, got side lights. And those narrow taillights again, lensed. And it will have the same interior, so I need to look at that again. Yeah, very nice. Put that one backwards. And we got these Nissan Silvia S14s that are, you know, tuned by Vertex. I would have preferred the stock versions, but those weren't there, so these are not too modified, so that's okay. Blue metallic. They both are quite different, not just the color that difference, but we'll see on the red one. It'll have different wheels and well, it will have a spoiler on the back. So I like that they do these differences. This one's got slicks. Gold center rims with chrome on the outside. It's got some sponsors on the rocker panel and just above it. Very small side mirrors that are part of the tuning kit, I assume. Very nicely detailed taillights with different colors. That's sweet. Big exhaust pipe, obviously. We get the intercooler there in silver in the middle. See, that's a lot more detailed than we got on the BMW from Para64. But of course, these would be much more expensive at Tom's. These were €22 when they were new, and now they are reduced to, or later on they got reduced to like around €16. And the Datsuns were between 15 and 17.5 euro. Vertex on the window there. Got the wiper on the rear window. That's always so funny. These Japanese cars that have the wiper on the back. That was just a typical Japanese thing. I remember these Mazda 323 sedans that also had the wiper on the back, which looks very odd. Yeah, that's cool. Just such a Japanese thing to do. I love it. And we got the red one, so red metallic. So I guess Tarmac Works designs these and then sends the CAD drawing to IXO, and they produce the model. That's just my assumption. Yeah, similar base, metal, different rims. Got a little bit of metal flake in that red color. I got the, what does it say there on the window? Come on, man. Focus on that thing. Yeah, it's got some sponsors on the window. Can't really tell what it is. Then you got the spoiler. Got Vertex. No, not Vertex. Solvex or something like that, or Suv, I don't know what that is. On the rear window, no brake discs or calipers behind the rims. Vertex on the front here, and very similar, quite similar in the front. Got an email address on the spoiler lip. Nicely detailed headlights. Let's take a look at the interior, because I don't think we did that on the blue one. Yeah, nice bucket seats. Steering wheel looks good too. Yeah. Cool. And then we end with some Paganis. This is the Zonda Revolution, blue metallic. At Tom's Model Autos, these would have been between 15 and 17.5 euro. I'm out of space on the left, so I'm going to have to put it on the right. Metal on metal. Slicks. Different size wheels, front and rear. Nice rims. Got these hard plastic side mirrors that have a little bit of silver on them, but very, very faint, very little. Is this Horatio Pagani's signature on the side there? That could possibly be. Lots of tiny details, like on these what seem to be air intakes. Got the blue surroundings on it. Pagani on the spoiler. Painted taillights. Exhaust is quite detailed. Got Pagani on the window there on the top. And painted headlights also. They're too tiny to do lenses. Very bland on the bottom there though. Not much detail. Little opening, slide open window for some fresh air. I don't know if we will be able to look at this interior because of the small windows. Yeah, there's not much you can see in there. There's not much you can see out there either. I don't know how you can drive these cars with that little visibility. Cool seats though. Yeah, nice color too. Yeah, put these down here, and then we end with the Huayra BC in Rosso, Dubai. Italian flag on the box. I'm going to have to put this one on my glasses because there's nowhere else to put it. Metal on metal, slicks, different size wheels. So you got a little bit of silver in the interior there. That's something different. Also no lens lights here, but just all painted blue exhaust. Kind of looks like a Lego block. That's kind of funny. Is this a brake light here in the middle? The center there, just at the bottom. And it looks like it. We get to see a little bit of the engine there, but it's all black, so again, not much to see. Let's try and look in this one. This one does not have an opened up window piece. A little bit better visual on this. Again, seats are nicely carved. Yeah, not bad. Let's put it on the parking lot and let's take you guys on a tour of the parking lot. So no car in the handicapped spot this time, although the Datsun with the wonky wheel actually belongs in there. You know, if there's a car that's something wrong with it, put it in the parking lot and the handicapped spot. So let's do that like this, because it's got the wonky wheel. So we can put the police car in there. So we got the Bugatti next to the Toyota Prius. There's couldn't be much more contrast than these two on this parking lot. Got the Porsches, one with a ducktail, one with a whale tail, both in black, just total coincidence. Then we got the Beaver and the Kidney, Paganis, the vans. I'm not sure if the M2 is true 1/64 scale, but I'm sure the Volkswagen is. But it does look out of place or out of scale next to the VW. I don't know the real van, so I cannot talk intelligently about whether this looks correctly sized or not. Then we got the Silvias with and without the spoiler. The Mustang, which looks very big and fat. And we got the wagons. Those very tiny taillights. I like it that they bothered making these taillights in a lens light. Could have just made them part of the casting and painted them on, but no. They did the trouble. I appreciate that. Try to give you an overview. Will they all fit? Get that box out of the way. And my light is in the way. Sorry about that. There you go. Thanks for watching.